Hello everyone, this is Greg and welcome to this Minecraft build tutorial. On this episode we're going to create a comfy wooden cabin. This cabin has 2 floors and a bedroom loft on the 2nd floor. This cabin also has a full-size kitchen, bathroom, and living room. This cabin is the first of the Ranch and Cabin series and I hope you enjoy this build. I also have many other building playlists that might interest you. This build is broken down into 14 steps, and without further ado, let's start the build. Step 1. Use oak logs and make 12 pillar beams 7 blocks tall. Then we're going to create 4 wooden beams that are 3 blocks tall. Let's start in the back left corner and make the first vertical pillar 7 blocks tall. Then let's move over 3 spaces, and on the 3rd space, construct another wooden pillar 7 blocks tall. Then let's repeat this process an additional 4 more times, moving over 3 spaces each time. Once the back 6 pillars are installed, let's make an identical ones for the front. Pivot 90 degrees and count out 8 spaces. On the 8th space, construct the first set of wooden pillars. Then we can move over 3 spaces and create another wooden pillar 7 blocks tall. Then let's repeat this process 4 times like we did in the back. Next, let's move on to the front porch beams. This time from the 2nd beam in, count out 3 spaces, and on the 3rd space, raise the pillar blocks 3 blocks tall. Do the same for the other side. Then from the 2 center beams, count out 4 spaces, and on the 4th space, construct the wooden pillars to 3 blocks tall. Step 2. Next, let's install the hardwood flooring. First, use oak stairs and place 2 stair treads between the first 2 porch columns. Then fill in between the rest of the log pillars with oak wood blocks. Step 3. Next, let's install the wood flooring on the 2nd floor. Fill in between the wood pillars with oak blocks at the 5th block up. Then let's make an opening for the stairway. Remove a 3x4 section of oak blocks that starts on the 3rd block over from the wooden column. Then remove an extra block over here. Step 4. Next, let's make a ring of oak blocks on top of the 12 main cabin pillars. And then once we create the ring, we can place oak blocks in the center between the floors, as well as one on the 1st level. Then we can do the same for the other side. Step 5. Next is the dormer that extends from the second floor. To start, first place 2 dark oak blocks directly over the 2 wooden pillars. Then attach 1 block on top, leaving a space down below. Then let's repeat for the column right next to it. Then let's place 4 oak stair treads on top of these 2 dark oak blocks, overhang one of the stairs by 1 block. Then repeat for the other side. Then we can connect the stairs in the front, as well as filling in between the stairs with 6 dark oak blocks. Step 6. Next, let's work on the roof. Use dark oak stairs and start the roofing. Place a row that overhangs by 1 block, and continue until you are 1 block short of the end. Then switch to a regular stair block and place on the end. Then we can repeat for the other side. We can do this for 4 more additional levels. Then once here, construct an oak beam using oak blocks along the top. Then let's continue the stair pattern down the other side until the roof overhangs by 1 block. Step 7. Next, let's finish up the main roof section. First, use dark oak stairs and lay a row that extends to the back. Then use oak blocks and place 3 in this corner. Then 3 along the top, and 3 in the other corner. Leave a 3x2 opening, as a window will go in here. Step 8. Next, let's work on the porch roof. First, let's add an oak log extension to each of the pillars, so they are now a total of 4 blocks tall. Then let's use dark oak stairs and start the roof at the side of the oak log. Then let's wrap around the entire house. Leave 2 spaces open above the stairway. Next, let's make a layer of dark oak stairs, up and inwards 1 block. Then we can fill in the center of the porch roof with dark oak slabs. And then we can finish the porch roof by adding 2 dark oak slabs and the 2 empty spaces in front above the stairs. Step 9. Next, let's install the doorways. Use oak logs and place them horizontally between the pillars. Then add in 2 oak doors. And then we can do this for the back columns as well. And then in the backyard, we can add in 4 dark oak stairs that are 4 wide. Step 10. Next, let's install the staircases. There will be one on the first floor and one on the second floor that goes to a bedroom loft. For the first staircase, place a single oak stair where the opening on the top starts, and then follow the pattern downwards. Next, once the staircase hits the floor, use dark oak fence posts and create a railing that goes floor to ceiling on both sides of the stair. Then we can go upstairs and extend this railing around the opening to protect us from falling through. Next, we can start the stair to the upstairs bedroom loft. Start the staircase 1 block in from the log pillar, then add in 2 more rows of stairs. And we can add a railing in here too. Step 11. Next, we can create the upstairs loft. Use oak slabs and make an additional 5 lengths wide, and extend all the way to the sides. Then we can add in dark oak fence posts for safety. Step 12. Next is the cabin windows. There are 2 types of windows in this cabin, white stained glass and black stained glass windows. The windows in the back of the cabin get white stained glass, and then everywhere else gets black stained glass. Once the white stained glass is installed, we can then use oak blocks and fill in the space between the columns, and then we can match this with a set of columns on the other side. And then we can fill in the rest of the cabin window openings with black stained glass panes. Step 13. Next, let's work on the landscaping and porch railings. We can add in dark oak fence posts for the railings on the porch. And then on the corners of the house, we can add oak fence posts that extend up to the roof line. And then for the landscaping, you can do this however you'd like. However, I'm going to use oak leaves for bushes, as well as replacing the soil with coarse dirt and adding some poppy flowers. Step 14. Lastly is the interior, and I'll leave this completely up to you. However, as always, I'll quickly show you how I did mine. On the porch is a table with 2 chairs, which is great for having lunch on. Then right inside is the kitchen with plenty of cabinet space. Then we have the bathroom. Then there is also access to the backyard. Then heading on upstairs, we have a living room with a TV and comfy couch. And there's even a reading nook in this corner. And then around the corner is the bedroom loft. And this loft is equipped with a chest, which is great for storing your outfits. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any questions about the build or would like to leave some feedback, I'd love to hear it. Also, make sure to subscribe because I create building tutorials just like this one every week. I'll catch you in the next one. Later, guys. Previously on Greg Builds, we built a prestigious castle. Castle number 1 features 4 main watchtowers and 4 smaller towers. It also has a moat that surrounds the castle with a bridge for an entrance. This castle has plenty of living space, with 20 rooms plus an outdoor courtyard. There are several dining halls, studying rooms, bathrooms, kitchens, storage rooms, a meeting room, and even a bank vault and clothing boutique. Make sure to check this build out. Later, guys.